We're part of a grand reception hall from the time of King Herod. The buildings and monuments around us belong to the Herodion, the place where King Herod was buried. He surrounded himself with fortress palaces like this because, of course, he feared men. And one of the men he feared greatest was simply one he had never met, but who he knew about from their infancy, and that was Jesus Christ. When the wise men came to King Herod and told him, "Where is he born King of the Jews?" it says Herod was troubled and all Jerusalem with him, because Herod was not born King of the Jews. He was appointed King of the Jews. And here was one who would supersede Herod. He knew what that was. He knew this was the Messiah. He called some of his sages and said, "Where is it written about this Messiah? Where will he be born?" And they came back from the book of Micah, chapter 5 and verse 2, said, "In Bethlehem, Ephratah, that's where he will be born." And so the wise men went there. Herod, of course, had plans to follow after and kill the infant Savior. Now, it's very interesting. He was buried among rubble and ruin today. Jesus, while he lived, didn't have a place to even lay his head. And yet, this infamous king with ruins around him has been eclipsed for all time and all eternity by the great King of Kings, who was indeed the Savior of all, and was the one who will in the end have a kingdom on this earth greater than any king that ever has lived.